Vast Difference is back.
Yeah,
this
we
podcast is a show where two brothers debate incredibly stupid things back and forth.
The stupidest.
Whether it's Papa Shango versus Val Venus or Trish Stratus versus my schlong. The winner of this fight will only be crowned once we read the results of the poll that you all voted on in our Instagram story. At Vast Difference
And
Pod.
you better be voting.
Yes, come on. Make sure to check out Vast Difference Podcast on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, CastBox, Stitcher, wherever you get your podcasts. Follow us on all the social media.
We're everywhere, baby.
Yeah, we're everywhere all at once. I am your number one toast with the host, Austin Fay, all right? The man to my right. Okay, you guys ready for this? Is the AKA Daddy, the AKA Nasty, the AKA
The nastiest.
Wacky Blake Fay.
Hey, that's me. I'm all of those three things combined, actually. Check me out, ladies.
And then the man even further down to my right is the third member, the third longest leg, Tyus Husky.
Yes, back with the glasses and the glory,
Back again.
Mr. Third Leg.
Of course, Tyus is back. We're all back for this episode because this was WrestleMania season, everybody.
WrestleMania.
All right, yeah.
I'm the only one repping today.
I got a fork on me, so.
I read for the last 2 days. We've had a lot of wrestling.
Yeah, a lot of fucking wrestling. It's been legitimately a good weekend, though. I can't lie about that.
Yeah, no doubt.
We all got together. We had, there was probably like 8 people in the house. We ate great food. We drank. Great WrestleMania. Great conversations. So,
It was
yeah.
a great time.
Yeah, it
Great
really was.
WrestleMania.
It's a tradition in our friendship for all of us to gather around the TV, watch wrestling, shit on it.
I was going to say, for those that don't know,
yeah.
if you are new to the channel, because you can go back and see some of it, actually, but we've been getting together for years now to watch pay-per-views together. It's like, not for all of us, like Tyus still watches, my dad watches religiously, but for me and Austin, we really only watch when it's pay-per-view time. But it's nice to have, like, something to look forward to.
Oh, yeah, the
like,
fellowship.
To know that you're hanging out with people. Like, you always have that on the back burner to be like, well, the end of the month will be cool.
It's weird to think that wrestling fans have a fellowship of the ring.
As if it couldn't get any nerdier.
Hey, I just thought of it. I had to get it out there. But, yeah, it was one hell of a weekend. To be honest, I think we should just start off with this. I'm going to ask Tyus. All right. Where does this one stack up to the rest?
It's...
Because, like, this one was fucking wild.
Damn. I want to
hard
put
to classify.
Yeah, I want to put it at, like, number one, but I can't do it.
Is that nostalgia why you can't put it over?
No.
Or is it matches that happen that you can't put it over?
Yeah, it's matches that happened.
Okay.
Well,
Like-
it's a match that happened.
Okay, well, let's get into it. I need to know which match that is.
This is all things WrestleMania. We forgot to say that, too.
Yeah.
We're just talking about WrestleMania. It doesn't have to be solely about this one. Although we are going to give our review on it. But,
yeah.
So what do you think is what's your favorite WrestleMania match?
Oh, shit, are we going of all time? Or
Well,
just
I mean,
of
he's
this one?
saying that there's a Mania that's his favorite because of one match. So I'm
Oh,
asking
no,
what the
no.
match is. Oh, did I hear it wrong?
I'm saying that, like, this Mania would have been number one for me if it wasn't for one match.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, so I was confused. I
But if
apologize.
you want my favorite WrestleMania match, then
Here we go.
fuck. I mean, there's 39 of these motherfuckers, so it's hard to just think of them motherfuckers off the top of your head. There's a Corona sitting right here. Well, you can't see it, but anyways, fuck. It would probably be Cena and Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 23. I can watch that bitch over and over and over. It's just 30 minutes of good shit.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
Really, any Shawn Michaels? I mean, you got to admit, the whole Mr. WrestleMania thing,
Yeah.
you can't really doubt it.
It's not corny just because he lives up to it.
Yeah.
I mean, I have an honest man's got to be honest,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm going to be right now. And my favorite Mania match of all time is a Shawn Michaels match. And I'm not really like the biggest Shawn Michaels guy. He's definitely grown on me through Tyus for sure, because I used to be like, I fucking hate him. And then when your best friend is obsessed, you have to be like, okay, maybe he's not so bad.
Yeah.
But before I met Tyus, I had finally gone back and watched the Ric Flair for a Shawn Michaels match. And it completely changed my outlook on both guys because I didn't give a fuck really about either one of them. I was like, overrated.
Yeah, overrated. Who gives a shit? That's old.
And then I watched that and I was like,
yeah.
The story is like the way they have it in the ring, like him crying before he gives him the last kick, like everything
and like, I
is
love
like
you.
Everything you could possibly want in one match is in that match. I feel like
it's a 5-star.
Yeah, I can't help it.
Yeah.
And so I'm just saying, for me, there's no bias of being a fan of anyone involved. I'm just man enough to admit when I see a great fucking match, and that's what that is.
I mean, my like top 5 WrestleMania matches probably would have Shawn Michaels in it. So I mean,
I feel like
it is what it is.
Everyone's top 5's got to have HBK in it. I feel like if you don't, then have you even watched Mania? Really? Like, have you watched them all?
Yeah. Well, like you said, I mean, he's Mr. WrestleMania for a reason.
Yeah. Because like even if you want to go back and be like, oh, him versus Jericho, it's like, yeah, great fucking match. Get the fuck over yourself.
Both of Undertaker, both bangers.
Yep. Yeah,
like
exactly.
You can't go wrong. But also Undertaker's also had some bangers in WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Like it's hard.
And some fucking stinkers.
For sure.
Let's be honest. Sure. Like his first like 5 or 10 WrestleMania matches weren't anything really.
No,
see, I can't say that because I won't lie, I did like his 10th one, him versus Flair. That's a great one. He beats the shit out of Flair.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like, Flair's like, you can't beat me, I'm better than you. And then, like, at the end of the match, he just counts them all. He goes like this. He's like, 10.
Well, speaking of Taker,
oh, shit.
Shout out.
Hey.
It's a good time to crack open another Corona.
Oh, cracking it up time.
Courtesy of the dead man.
I will always love The Undertaker
Shout
no
out
matter
So Cold.
what. It just really sucks that he tarnished what was.
Yeah.
For going way too long these last couple years.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he would have been like the quintessential
stud muffin.
Perfect career, I feel like.
Yeah.
But then he kind of let you down. But I don't know. Besides Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels, I'd really have to think about my favorite WrestleMania match.
I mean, Umaga versus Bobby Lashley's got to be up there. I mean, that's just a powerhouse.
That might be number 1.
Brock versus Kurt Angle. Come on. Get the fuck out of here if you don't think that one's up there. That one's a banger from the
There's one I'm surprised you're not saying.
What?
The triple threat. Chris Benoit for the title.
Well, I was going to end the podcast that way. I was just going to scream it into the camera.
Imagine.
Oh, sorry to ruin that so far in advance.
Yeah, thanks for ruining the bit. But yeah, Chris Benoit, any WrestleMania match, but obviously the one that meant the most, WrestleMania 20, him versus Trippy, him versus HB. Like, come on. That fucking 5 banger, whatever you want to call it, that match had it. And then the confetti, Eddie coming out, hugging him. God damn, WrestleMania is good. WrestleMania is fucking fun. God damn.
It is. Like, I feel like even if you're not a wrestling fan, okay? Because I like to think about what it's like if you didn't watch wrestling or you have no connection at all. Like, it's completely just this random thing that you know exists.
Yeah.
Right? So I feel like if you're one of those people, you could watch WrestleMania with friends, probably not by yourself, because then it's just like, who cares?
Yeah.
But if you were to like be with friends who are in it and they can tell you what's happening and you're watching it together, there's 100% guarantee you're gonna have a good time.
And especially after the past 2 nights that we had, they had 15-minute fucking long-ass video packages explaining everything to you.
So they catch you up real fucking quick.
They will catch you up nicely.
Yeah, me and you haven't watched it, so for us it's fucking perfect.
They are good on the video packages. They are like one of the best.
Yeah, talk about
shit.
that real quick. The editors for WWE, okay, as soon as a match starts, they're fucking working on the second match that happened. Like, it is fucking wild because as soon as a match ends, they will play a recap or like what just happened on Mania. And it's all cut up.
But it's not even done
slow-mo.
like in a replay way. It's done like in a dramatic, like documentary kind of way.
They've got 3 different songs switching on that motherfucking shit. And that's the shit that they put on the ends of the DVDs when you used to get those. They used they never used to like do this like right at the end of a pay-per-view. So it's just crazy how much they work now.
I know I want that technology, though.
Imagine having the DVD now with, ooh, Hollywood. Like, all the fucking time where you're trying to sleep
that's
as
definitely
a kid.
going to be the song whenever you're, like, just going through the menus.
Oh, 100%. And then as soon as you play a match leading in, that's when it'll be the good songs. Like, oh, you fucking assholes. But yeah, Mania, for anyone that, like, out there that is like, oh, Super Bowl, all that shit doesn't really click with us. To be honest, like, do you have fun at a Super Bowl as much as you do Mania?
I would have fun at a Super Bowl party if people were watching it. If that's what.
Yeah, I mean, I was about to say I've been to Super Bowl parties. I've had fun at those.
Okay, well then.
But it's just different. It's just different because, like, with the Super Bowl, you got the game.
Yeah.
And the game is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's a football game.
Yeah.
And then you have the halftime show, which is supposed to be the glamour and everything. That it is. But WrestleMania is just the whole thing. Mm-hmm. Like you'll have the matches and stuff like that, but I don't know. You might get like 12 entrances per night.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is I feel like with WrestleMania, it's entertainment from the start of it to the end, and it's constantly changing. You're not watching the same thing because, like he was saying, with the Super Bowl,
it's two teams.
It's just football. Like you know what it is. It's like a 4-hour game or however long. I don't even know. Yeah. But you kind of know what to expect. It's just the score that's changing here. Mm-hmm. But with WrestleMania, it's like you never really, like, I know it's like cliche, but you don't really know what's going to happen. Like,
expect the unexpected.
So we definitely did.
It makes it fun.
Because, by the way, on our second night, we did something different that we normally don't do on our Mania nights. And we had a little fake DraftKings in here. We had prediction cards.
Yeah, that was shout out Blake for writing down all of those place cards.
Try to make it fun, you know.
But yeah, I went 2 for 6 on what you would figure would be like obvious decisions. So yeah, you never know what's gonna happen. And other stuff happened too, but I don't know if y'all want to get into that yet.
What was our records? Because me and you tied. Was it 4 and 6?
I think I only got 2 wrong, surprisingly.
Yeah. So what is that? That's
4 and 2.
Yeah, 4.
But this is the first time ever that I've done a prediction card where I was like, okay, I'm going to be realistic. I'm going to think about logic, and I'm not going to be like what I want. I'm going to be like, what are they going to book, right? And I did that, and I got much closer this time around. Because normally when it's off of my passion and what I want to see happen, it's like 1 out of 10 or whatever the fuck. But yeah, I think there were 6 matches, so I guess we got 4 out of 6.
Yeah, and I feel like it was. For night 2, at least, it was, that's what we did the cards for, but I felt like it was kind of easy to miss half of them because there was 3 title matches, and you would expect at WrestleMania for a title to change, but it didn't.
Well, yeah, because Austin Theory's facing Cena, and it's like, he's not going to take the US
He wasn't
belt.
on the second night, though.
Yeah, we were just talking.
I thought you were talking the first night, my bad.
Which, in hindsight, I wish I would have just done it for the whole weekend.
Yeah.
But next time I'm starting way longer in advance because my hand was cramping up like a motherfucker.
I'm sure. Even tonight at work, Blake's like,
if only we had a printer. Just type this shit
That's
out.
what I was thinking the whole fucking time.
Printing press company out there. Let us know. Send us a printer if you love the podcast. We'll shout you out. Get this man out.
While my hand was cramping, I was down there writing. I'm like, these motherfuckers better have fun with this shit.
Well, I have you know, as soon as I came in, I went to holler at you when I came in Austin's room. But then after I left, I came in here and I did. That was the first thing I did.
Hey, see, that's a real G. That's
interactive experience.
I like to think that it did make it more fun, though. It made me feel like I had something at stake.
Yeah.
Like I didn't. It's just a check mark. But it's like, but my vote matters. Mm-hmm. I put it in already, and I can't go back on what I said.
Yeah, exactly. And you have to stay strong. Yeah. When that person loses that you wanted to win, you're like, bullshit. No, they had something in their eye. Bullshit. No, I don't think that they actually lost.
Right. So I'll transition real quick into the WrestleMania talk then. One that I did get wrong, was the Roman Reigns Cody. I thought for sure Cody was walking away with the title.
I wanted that, and I thought that would happen too.
Right. Yeah, I wanted it, and I just thought like it makes the most sense to me. But clearly they have other plans.
Yeah, fucking dicks.
I know Tyus feels different, but for me, get Roman the fuck away from the title.
It's not that I feel different, but like I said, they say I keep up with WWE a lot. Here's the thing. I'll put WWE on my phone while I'm doing something else and just listen the whole time. To me, WWE is a radio station at this point. If there's something interesting, then I might look at my phone.
So WWE's like a podcast.
But yeah, like if I ain't got nothing else going on, so I'll put it on my phone, but I'll do something else just because I can't watch the 3 hours that they put on.
Yeah, every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, so I was watching the interviews leading up to WrestleMania, and I don't know, man. Like, just the way he was talking, even after the press conference and stuff like that, I don't think he was just going to let that shit happen. Because he's just like, you left and then you came back and shit like that. And me and Seth don't feel like you need that shit right now. You have to earn it first. That's backstage shit like that.
Yeah.
But that's
well, I guess from that perspective, that does make sense.
Because he even had an interview with Daniel Cormier and he was saying that shit. So I was like, damn.
Daniel
Which
Cormier
I can understand it from like the
too.
real life perspective, but on TV, I mean, I get it. It's tired.
Yeah,
It's played
I
out.
get it from the selfish, like their perspective as other wrestlers. But I think as a product, that doesn't make sense to me because then by the time it comes around where he does win the title, he's already lost the steam that he would have had now. And I feel like WWE has done that for fucking years where it's like, if you don't do it now, then it's just you've lost the moment.
They did it with somebody.
Because I stand by the fact that wrestling, it's not even about the in-ring ability. Like, all that's fucking great. But what makes wrestling the best is moments. That's what wrestling's about, I feel like. And sometimes, like, that moment would have been beautiful. But now if you wait for a whole nother WrestleMania, it's like, is it going to be the same?
That match, or that moment would have beat out Daniel Bryan, Benoit, maybe even been on top with the Shawn Michaels boyhood dream, that whole fucking thing. That would have been up there. But with Roman winning, what was it, the last 3 years?
Yeah, I think so.
He's won the last 3 main events of Mania. He's been the champ just as long. Very goddamn frustrating.
So I'm not gonna lie, just by like where Cody's family was sitting, I knew he wasn't gonna win, bro.
Oh yeah, they weren't even sitting.
They're sitting like in the back, low key. Like he'd have to go all the way back there to celebrate with him.
Yeah.
Normally, most of the time they're like front row somewhere and running with a fucking.
They're whenever that happens, they're usually always somewhat in the camera shot.
But they were like behind the bell guy. He had to like struggle to get over there.
Yeah.
There's no way that they're noticing.
No way. But they did do something right and give it to KO and Sami Zayn though, the tag titles.
Oh yeah, they had
that was worth it, and they finally pulled that shit off. That was great. My man Sami Zayn finally gets what he fucking deserves at WrestleMania, and they main evented WrestleMania in one of the greatest main events of all time.
KO twice.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's right.
Building his Hall of Fame career.
The coolest fat in professional wrestling today, Kevin fucking Owens. He main evented last year with Stone Cold, main events this year with Sami Zayn versus Usos, wins the tag titles. God damn.
I'm not gonna lie, Dominic Mysterio had a nice little entrance too. I liked it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was sick. Dominic, Rey Mysterio's son, if you haven't known. Dominic Mysterio's whole thing, this whole weekend at the Hall of Fame, before the Hall of Fame, before Mania, yeah. I was like, my God, you're making me love you, dude. You are the coolest fucking heel today. Like MJF has the mouth. Right, we can all say that. He's got the greatest mics. But has anyone been more despicable than Dominic in the last 10 years? Like, when you watch him, you're like, God, I wish I could punch you in the fucking face. Like, when he's just sitting there chewing his fucking gum, while Ray's coming out, you're just like, stand the fuck up. It's your goddamn dad. Stand the fuck up. And he's just sitting there, you're like,
Oh, yeah, he's great at being the punk.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like, I know what you're doing, but goddamn, it's pissing me off.
He's doing his job. That's what he's there for.
Yeah, exactly.
He's doing it well.
Yeah, he's one great heel. And who would have thought a guy that came out, a year ago? 2 years ago, maybe? And then fucking a heel of today?
It was bad a year ago.
Yeah. You okay?
They're kicking in. I can tell you that. I'm sorry. They are. Oh. They are, and I'm trying. But right now, your face has a green tint to it. And my whole body's fucking warm, and everything is hilarious. I'm trying.
It might be. You might have to.
I'm trying so hard to focus, but
where are we even at? 20 minutes. Holy shit!
We're 20
God damn it! All right, well, I'll tell you this: we're not cutting any of this shit out. We're not going to say what's happening, but we're not cutting any of this shit out.
Yeah, Blake took some new medication or whatever.
He took some new medication and
got some weird side effects, but we put it on.
The weirdest side effects.
We put it on for you guys.
He had some of that sexual chocolate. That's right. Shout out Mark Henry. If you know, you know. If you don't, get the
Austin's
fuck out.
turned into the Hulk. Apparently, so he's got green tint.
Yeah, tint. That was the real part about that tint. So yeah, I mean.
So here's the part where we just turn it into the old podcast, I guess, of 1722, and we'll get down to the poll later because it's not. If he finds everything funny, then you know what I'm saying. While talking about wrestling is just
true.
It's just ridiculous, and you know what I'm saying. There was 2 nights of that. Yeah, I don't know if you care, look it up. But, we can talk about Okay, we'll continue to talk about wrestling
No, we can't after that. We can't. We can't transition into that shit.
We transition back. What do you mean?
Cody Rhodes faced Roman Reigns.
Like we can't.
No, we ain't gonna talk about the matches, but we'll talk about what the fuck the shit looked like. Since he's talking about green tent.
Oh, okay.
We'll talk about the stage.
Yeah, I wish I was watching that right now.
The entrances, my man. The pyro. Choo.
It was beautiful.
Incredible. I like to see a Super Bowl pulled out of. Imagine a World Series doing that. Pyro.
They probably do. It's probably like the smallest shit though when somebody gets home.
It's people with Roman candles. Man. Kids jumping up at the shit. We don't like the MLB.
Hashtag MLB and get them in the comments.
yeah. Get them here. Tag MLB.
Let's see you try to catch a 90-mile-per-hour fastball.
I can. I did it with my teeth, as you see. It did not work out well for me.
It's not gone though, so you caught it at least.
That's true. I got a piece of it stuck in there.
Half of it's pigskin. Oh wait, baseball's not pigskin.
Half of it's ice. Oh, right. Yeah, it's not hockey. My bad. Oh, man. Goddamn. We have fun sometimes. So, have you guys heard about currency?
Okay. The rapper or the money?
The money. Apparently, Russia, China, South Korea, and North Korea apparently are all doing away with USA dollars, and they're creating their own currency.
What is the currency?
You fucking dumbass. Currency is money.
I know, but what are they substituting? What are they substituting with?
You said what is currency?
No, are they trading boats now, or what are they using?
They're creating their own. Like, we won't be able to get it. Like, it's only money you can use over there, and if we use U.S. dollars and bring it over there, we can't buy shit. It's gonna be paper, worthless over there.
Wow, I'll still make it rain over there, and it'll be just as valuable.
Yeah. Because like, even though the whole like, they say like what $1 here is like 50 cents in Canada or whatever. I don't know what that whole thing.
Your money's no good here.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah, your money's no good here, pal. You know, I don't know anything about politics. I really don't know why I brought it up.
Politics is just what you felt.
I guess so. I seen it on Instagram. Which is half the time with the podcasts I get. I'm just like, all right, let's the topic.
What makes me laugh the most is that Austin thinks that's politics.
It is politics. I see the fucking prime minister. I see the fucking what is his name? Zeev from Kiev.
You see through all the bullshit, huh?
Yeah,
like, he's like, oh, this is beef. They don't want to use U.S. dollars no more.
to Austin, everything's politics. That's how much he cares.
Oh, all I'm saying is, if you see the Prime Minister of Korea, something's happening. If you see Kim Jong-un or ill, something's awry.
Oh yeah, something's up.
Yeah, we got fucking spacecraft carriers going around, or the aliens. You hear about this?
Yeah, I've heard.
Have you not heard about the alien shit?
Yeah, I've seen some balloons flying. There's an alien in it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't believe that shit.
Apparently, like, they, again, Instagram, but they said that they have, like, clouds that are coming into the world, right? Like, that you'll see.
Not clouds.
Not clouds, anything but clouds. But it'll be clouds, and it'll just keep moving, and you see them, but it's really... It's really UFOs being hidden by clouds. That's what people are saying on Instagram.
Wow. Is that what your like explore page looks like when you hit the magnifying glass?
Every time.
Wow, mine is just workout bitches like
no.
Thoughts.
Mine's either One Piece. It's either this episode's so hard. Mine is usually either comedy, One Piece related, or like maybe a random whore that worked for like GCW 4 years ago. Like that's really all I get. I don't get the baddies that
I don't know why mine's is like that for real. I don't.
Before that point, we gotta know what's your algorithm.
But
Yours is probably just what they give you, just travel.
I wish I had an explore page. I don't go on enough to even know.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Yeah.
Do you search up vast difference on your regular page ever?
I only stay signed into mine long enough to put in a vote on the poll and then sign right back into vast difference. So I have like 8 messages on there that I've never looked at.
Someone could really be needing your help.
Well, get to me through vast difference then.
Share the podcast and we'll talk. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Got an alert.
An alert. Mm-hmm. What's happening?
A girl texted me.
What's happening in the politics now?
Inside scoop.
Hillary Rodham Clinton in the news. That's the only name I really know. Oh, man.
You want to keep on it? I heard Donald Trump was going to jail.
Donald Trump's going to jail. He got indicted.
Donald Trump is finally going to jail?
No, he's arrested. He's been arrested. Yeah, he's fucking out.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know for how long, but I know he's out. See, anything that headlines teach me, I'm like, I know that's happening in the world, but I refuse to delve deeper because I don't care that much. But I got to bring shit to the podcast, and thank you, Ty, for bringing that.
You can never dive deep into that shit because, like, you hear the voice of the reporter, and it's just so fucking annoying.
Oh.
It's just a woman talking with. It sounds like nails on a fucking chalkboard.
Here in Washington, D.C.
I'm here at the courthouse, and here today we have. Like,
why do they have to have the fucking bump, though? Have you realized that every anchor, male or especially female, they have like at the end of their sentence, they're like, and Donald Trump went and put in his vote at Washington D.C. and that's what they do every single time.
By the way, obviously I love women. I'll just talk to you about my Explore page, but it's just the women on News Report that I fucking hate. Before y'all get in the comments trying to be all upset about some shit, eat my dick.
That's different. Should be misogyny. No. We love women here. That's why it's called Vast Difference.
Yes. When the camera's rolling, we love women. That's right.
On my personal Instagram, that's all I share is women on the daily.
It's true. I saw the Sasha. Sorry.
You saw the James Brown reaction too. I seen you laughed at it.
Yeah. James Brown reaction?
I'm memeing.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm lost.
I'm lost. Oh man. That's also another thing. Can we get into that real quick? I don't get the deal that people consider memes jokes now.
I just say that because I just figured that's what somebody would call it because it was like a reaction.
Oh, yeah. What you show me, 100% is a meme. But like, let's say if I'm like, if Blake just suddenly is like what you did earlier, like, boy, are my arms tired. Oh, great meme.
Oh yeah,
bitch.
Oh, I'd smack you.
Is it on the internet? No,
you heard it come from I didn't know memes could be real life.
That's what I'm saying. It always meme is now like the equivalent to bit. Like, you know how we're like, oh, that was a great bit we did on the pod or whatever. It'd be like, oh, that's a great meme we did on the pod. You see that? It's going to be a funny meme.
You know, I'm just surprised somebody else had to get embarrassed before I found out that it was meme. Because for the longest time, I thought it was Mimi. But I never said it to nobody.
Yeah.
But I swear, one day I seen a video and somebody said it and it was just like, it's meme, bro. It's meme.
Yeah, because I thought so.
It's like, a good Mimi, bro.
Well, then why didn't they? I remember saying, why didn't they put the E in the middle and then put the M at the end? And they were like, no, that one mim. Like, no, that's what the fuck is wrong? That is how this is spelled. What are you talking about? I mean, it was the same thing for me as a kid when I first saw the word anime. I thought it was a meme.
Oh wow!
Legitimately,
I never thought about that.
Yeah, I was like, a meme, and I started hearing it on YouTube videos. I was like, oh, anime, get cultured. Never mind, gotta reel that back. But yeah, not very smart kids we were. So Snoop Dogg's in the news. He is the dog father of WrestleMania. And of course, you all voted on a poll.
Well, hey, real quick though, Snoop Dogg, I can jump on that train.
There
sure,
you go.
I can stay focused for 5 seconds. I think. Okay, Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. Ever heard of him?
Word word on the street is that he improvised that whole thing. So last night, Shane McMahon comes out, which was a shocker, super exciting, but then hurts himself in the process of coming out, tears his quad just like his father. So that's just history. That's beautiful.
My God, yes, he did, just like his father.
And his dad the year before WrestleMania tried to take a stunner and goofed it.
Yeah. I think it's time to stay behind the scenes.
Stay on the gorilla.
Go away for a little bit.
I'm gonna get a gorilla for sale.
I'm gonna get a gorilla for sale.
But if that is improvised, someone give him his due, because Snoop showed up and showed out, right? You talk about like just a pure entertainer. He knew exactly what to do in that moment. I don't know if anyone's ever even taught him how to do a people's elbow. Yeah, but he just set it up
How
perfectly.
How scared do you think The Miz was taking them punches to his face? They probably thought he was about to get his ass beat for real. He's like, I don't know when this is going to end.
Because Snoop's an OG. So, you know that they did not teach him
them
shit.
punches look like he was actually sticking him in his mouth.
Yeah.
But I did notice something when I looked at it back this morning, though. Like, after he hit the elbow, Miz was like, cover me. Killed it for me. I mean, it's still a good moment, but I thought Snoop just did all that shit on his own.
Well, that means that both of them are improvising, though.
Yeah, Miz definitely didn't know it to the second punch.
Yeah.
And
so I got to give credit for both of them.
Professionals, great entertainers. The Miz, I don't need to say anything else. The Miz is one of the greatest of all time, and he does not get his credit.
Let's just say,
and right there proves it. He completely had no idea. Like Triple H said in the press conference, most people would be like, "What do I do now?" And those like the Miz, who everybody shits on as like being like this wannabe wrestler, and then Snoop, who's not a wrestler at all, built this like great Mania moment. I know I was into it. Yeah, it might be cheesy.
You forgot that Shane was even a part of it,
right?
Yeah, he just like ended on the ground. Really, that's all you've seen.
They took him away, and you never knew.
Yeah, that was probably one of the most exciting parts of the weekend. I never thought in a million years I'd see Snoop Dogg in the ring.
And on top of that, I just loved it in here. Underrated moment in the whole house. But like we was laughing about the moment happening when he was getting ready for the people's elbow. And he didn't have nothing, so he threw his glasses. And when he threw his glasses, everybody was like, "Oh!" Because it's almost like we all knew how much them glasses cost or meant to him or something.
Yeah, Blake, like imagine the price that dude just got on those. Holy shit!
But yeah, I found out like he threw them to a friend.
I hate the internet, man.
But his friend's pretty much like, "Yeah, you're gonna have to pay me to get these." But yeah.
I hate the internet. They ruin the mystique of everything.
But good throw for him too. If it got to his friend though.
Jesus, that
beautiful.
All the fans was probably like trying to reach over him and shit, trying to snatch that shit.
Well, not to mention, it's not really like an everyday thing where you see Snoop Dogg without his sunglasses. Like 9 times out of 10, he's got them on.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've ever seen him actually take them off. I've always seen him in sunglasses or he shows up without them. But to see him take them off felt like the greatest unveiling I've ever seen. It was a wild moment. I had no choice but to react.
Snoop Dogg! Snoop Dogg!
This man has a family.
It was one of the most tremendous moments of any Mania. Hands down, dude. Like, we've known Snoop Dogg as the rapper. We've known him as even the fucking, actor with the Wild and Out and all that shit. But this dude came in and threw one of the best elbows probably of all time.
Yeah, that's one of them like you wrestling with your friends.
Yeah.
That sleepover whenever you're young type elbows. Yeah. Like, they're just laying there.
Yeah, he threw that just like a kid would. Oh, man, that's so true.
I think he just proved and cemented himself like that he truly is like an icon. Like he's surpassed everything now. He's like there's literally nothing Snoop can do.
Like Snoop isn't just guy.
Right.
Like Snoop is Snoop.
Like no matter who you are, what walk of life you come from, what generation you were born in,
Snoop Dogg.
You know Snoop Dogg. And that's a crazy fucking thing.
Yeah,
and to think that other kids may not even know rapper Snoop is crazy. Like they're like, because he's got how many fucking TV shows and he's on game shows and shit.
Yeah, it was just crazy that they even played that much Snoop during WrestleMania, like the first and the second night, because he came out, he brought Rey Mysterio out there and they was playing nothing but a G thing. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Cool as fuck. And maybe the only guy to ever do a halftime show and WrestleMania, right?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
So like,
yeah,
keep him coming for Snoop. Like he's
Snoop
just a fucking legend.
You know what?
He's living the greatest life.
Yeah.
Fuck Kevin Hart. Can we say that? What kind of host are you? You only show up during the intro.
No, they said he was the host of the Cold Open, but what is a Cold Open?
Cold Open is like the beginning of a TV show, this like the scene or two before the credits roll.
Oh,
so that's what he was, is like literally he's opening the show before you even see it.
I hated it because I'm like, just have Snoop do it. Just have Snoop and Miz do all this, like having Kevin Hart and then them talking about Kevin Hart throughout the night. It's like he's not showing up.
I'm not gonna lie,
so
Snoop
felt a little patronizing.
Snoop was kind of like a surprise though, because like his little title and shit was going around for like months.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I know he didn't end up showing up for that, but yeah, I didn't know he'd be there like
that was also
great.
cool. Him getting up on the turnbuckle and like having his championship belt with the weed leaves and all that. God damn.
He completely seized the moment.
Yeah, can we just say, I think it's safe to say that he's the highlight of Mania?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be fair to say.
The match of Mania for
Real
me,
quick, to get away from Snoop for a second, I will say that to me, if we're not putting Snoop as the highlight, then it's definitely Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn winning at WrestleMania.
Yeah, there can't be nothing else.
Yeah. Like, it just felt like, I don't know, it just felt like such a powerful moment. And I think it's, it's that they've been at it for like 20 fucking years
together,
best friends, doing different things, and then they finally main event WrestleMania and win the titles together. Like, it's just, and then to take them from the Usos, who've held them for a long time.
Yeah.
Aren't they well, they're not the most, right? Because that's New Day.
No, they
the most title
destroyed that.
Yeah, they passed New Day.
Okay.
They are.
They have the most and longest.
You add that in there, like it just was. It couldn't have been better.
I'm taking something from this Mania though. I come to realize this with the two nights. They're not gonna give you what you want on both. They're gonna give you what you want on one, and then
fuck you on the other.
Good point. I didn't think about that.
If the Usos would have won,
it's been like that for the past few years now.
They try to lessen the blow the first night.
Yeah, like you're gonna get the storybook ending on the first night. And then the second night, it's up in the air.
Oh, that would have been great.
I can't wait till they change my mind about it. But
like Cody's cool, but I'm happier that Owens and Zayn won than Cody won. Even though we have to put up with Roman for another like year, I'm like, but we don't have to put up with the Usos being champ. We can finally fucking have a little bit of room because they'll probably win it back again in like a month. But at least we got someone, fresh that's actually, hot right now.
Right.
Man.
And to see people that are deserving and are just fucking great.
Yeah.
Like, we've been fans of theirs since the beginning. Obviously, Sami Zayn, like, pretty much changed the way you looked at wrestling when he
100%
hit the scene, I feel like.
The very first...
in WWE.
The very first time that NXT went on the network was the very first time that he had a live match on there.
Those were good times.
I watched that shit, dude. And Mom was in the room, and I remember losing my shit, throwing the pillows everywhere. I'm like, oh my God, this dude's fucking crazy. He did the DDT through the turnbuckle, and the craziest shit I ever fucking seen in my entire life.
Damn, I just never realized he don't even do that.
He doesn't do that anymore.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he doesn't do that no more. He doesn't do that anymore.
Sammy, you hear that? Bring it back.
He also used to do the exploder at the top of the turnbuckle. So, like, their back would fucking, like, whiplash and then bounce back into the ring.
Bring back the network.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck Peacock. That's the cinemas. Fuck the poll. Fuck Peacock, okay? Peacock sucks. We want the network back. That's the whole point of this whole podcast. Because Peacock, you're taking everything cool about Peacock.
I miss on the network when they would have like little things where you could just like pick what part of the pay-per-view you wanted.
Man.
And now you have to just fast forward and find the shit.
Yes.
And they
inconvenient.
And they had pay-per-views by year. Like you could just hit like 2014 and get all the pay-per-views for that year.
Right.
And at least, like, with the network, they tried shit that may or may not have worked, like with their TV shows and shit. Like the little Swerve show, that prank show, I fucked with it.
I love
I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious.
Legends House, I watched the whole season.
Man, me
Dude,
too.
can we say one thing?
What is the Mick Foley one? I watched all that, too.
Mick Foley had the only...
Foley's...
Foley is God, right?
No, he had a TV show on there, right?
Yeah.
Foley's house. Foley's family.
Life is Foley.
I thought it was
Life
Foley's
is
house.
Foley. Life is
I think,
Foley.
something like that. Foley is life.
Foley is life.
I watched all the episodes of Camp WWE, bro. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I liked about 5 episodes. Only a few of them were funny.
I couldn't get into that. I tried.
Well, okay.
They focused on the Cena character a little too much.
You gotta at least get, like I said, Mick Foley is the only dude to ever have his comedy special be on the WWE Network.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick. A stand-up doing that?
You'll never hear me disrespect Mick Foley in any sense of the word.
Ah, god damn it. Well, I already missed the poll. It's been too fucking late.
Oh, damn.
Snoop Dogg won. That he killed it, I think. He killed it. That was the poll. So, yeah. This episode definitely got away from us.
It came and went.
Yeah, it came and went. Thank you all for voting. We appreciate it. It was 100 to 100, apparently.
To all 3 of you that probably voted on that poll, thank you.
Thank you so much. Obviously, make sure to check out That's Difference on Spotify, Apple Podcast, everything. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, whatever you can find of us. And, of course, thank you to Blake and Tyus for being here again. It was one hell of an episode, right? Come on. Thank you for WrestleMania. Goddamn.
Wonderful WrestleMania. Thank you for everyone coming to the house, for making the weekend so much fun. I mean, I don't think you can walk away from Mania and not think it was a great time. So.
No, you have to.
We obviously did not get into all the matches, but
it got carried away.
There was no need.
In case you don't know, I'm on shrooms.
Thank you. Have a good night. Don't forget to turn out the light.